Hi, Valley here again. I'm on a roll, and I've got clients who are looking for answers to foods to eat whilst they're kind of detoxing or doing the gut healing program. So here's another one. I really like this one. It's using eggs and making an omelette. Let me just find the beginning of it. Okay, so so I've chopped up obviously broccoli. That would have been marrow or courgette and some spring onions. So very simple. Only three different vegetables. Of course, you can add whatever you like in there, but just don't. If you're doing a detox or doing a gut healing program, then just don't add any root vegetables into it. Now I'll find the next picture. Oh, that's that one. That'll be this one. All right, and then you can see that I've added rice that's already been cooked and some chopped tomatoes into it. And then I'll stop sharing that one. So you could add quinoa instead of the rice, because if you're doing a detox, you don't want to have too much, you don't want to be eating too much rice because it's high glycemic. And then I've whisked up some eggs. I think there was probably four in there, and then added about a tablespoon of tamari into it to give it flavour, which is really yummy. And then I put a lid over the top of it, which helps it to cook really nicely. So here's the picture of it, but that's just been, you can see the egg that is fully cooked. And it's really amazing because it bubbles up and it's really light. You can see my lid. It's a big pan. I'm a full size pan or saucepan, frying pan. And then the last one, of course, you can add there's some spices in there if they want to, or obviously some salt and pepper. The last one, here's the finish. So I've just cut up the egg, and then you can just mix that up and serve it as it is. It's a really yummy meal and quite filling because you've got the protein in there. So just be aware if you're doing a detox or changing your diet and you want to feel full up. It's not carbohydrates. Carbohydrates don't fill you up. It takes about 2 hours to digest carbohydrates, whereby protein, particularly meat, it can be 12 hours. I'm not sure about eggs, but definitely longer than carbohydrate to digest. And that's what keeps you full. And so obviously you don't want to be in a meat diet because that's not good for your gut, because your gut requires vegetables and fiber to feed the good bacteria. But you just got to find that balance between how much fiber you have to meat proteins and not too much high glycemic food, because it turns into sugar. So it's just like having sugar really when you eat high glycemic foods like potatoes, cooked potatoes. Anything under the ground, grown under the ground that's cooked turns into sugar very quickly, and things like pumpkin do as well, and rice does as well. So those sort of things you want to limit within a detox or gut healing program diet. But I hope this is helpful to you, and enjoy if you're going to make it. I hope you really like it like I do. Okay, bye for now.